11, I'm hyping myself up for Aftermath, which will be releasing very soon. Very soon indeed. In actual fact, it is releasing in 2 days' time, the 26th of this month. So sit back, relax, stay safe, but as always, more importantly, enjoy the live stream. So I'm going to kick off the live stream by playing some online casuals. And who shall I pick first? I'm going to go with Spawn. Okay, looks like my opponent is not a fan of Spawn. Ah well. I was actually watching the Spawn movie earlier today. Hadn't seen that movie in literally years.
Online.
Probably
Casual.
15 plus years since I've seen that movie. So that was really enjoyable. And howdy do to my viewer. Welcome to Green-HillGaming, where I am live streaming Mortal Kombat 11, hyping myself up for Aftermath. So technically it's actually releasing a day, because right now in Ireland it's actually technically Monday and Aftermath releases on Tuesday. So technically Aftermath releases in a day's time, because right now it is actually the 25th of May, and Aftermath releases on the 26th of May. So Aftermath is releasing in a day.
Spawn. Karan ship.
Oh, I can't wait. Obviously I'm going to go straight into the brand new story mode. I cannot wait. Absolutely cannot wait for that. A new era will be forged.
Round 1. Fight.
Scarlet. I love that move. Boom. That's gonna hurt in the morning, Scarlet.
Round 2. Fight.
So in this live stream I'm actually going to be mixing it up with the fighters, kicking things off at Spawn, but I'll be playing as Raiden, Liu Kang, Baraka, I should have said Barack Obama, who else? Shang Tsung. Yeah. It won't be just Spawn over and over again, though I love Spawn. Really? Oh, how's the brutality obsession now again? Yeah. I just love brutalities, especially this one.
Another soul for Malcolm.
Oh, I love myself some Spawn, and I genuinely love Spawn as well. I didn't jump on any bandwagon Marvel fan. When I was a kid, I got hold of the Spawn comics. Just really liked what I saw. Saw the movie, which I saw again today for the first time in many, many years. Loved the movie. I even had an action figurine as well of Spawn, so I genuinely have a connection to the Spawn series. It wasn't just something that I just, you know, jumped on the bandwagon with, you know, like most Marvel fans these days. Oh yeah, I love Spider-Man. Did you read a comic? Well, yeah, exactly. So, you know, genuinely like Spawn. Who's next? Let me see. Liu Kang. The undead champion, Liu Kang.
Sea of blood.
Same too with RoboCop. I'm going to watch the original RoboCop movie tomorrow to hype myself up for the upcoming release of Aftermath, because RoboCop is included in the Aftermath DLC.
Round 1. Fight.
I actually thought I accidentally picked Baraka there for a second. I was like, hey, he's next. Baraka's time just yet. No Baraka, I won't.
Round 2. Fight.
Here's my feet.
Fatality. Baraka wins.
Was that nice, Baraka? Okay. Who will I choose next? Looking forward to the return of Fujin as well, the wind god Fujin. I can hide my cursor as well, I think. Yeah. God, I hope I don't pick the wrong fighter. So yeah, Fujin. He first appeared in Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero as a boss. But he wasn't called Fujin though. He made his, I suppose, official debut in Mortal Kombat 4. And he was last seen in Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
Round 1.
So it makes sense to have Fujin compared to Mileena. You know, I love Mileena fans. Bring me Mileena. But like, Mileena has been seen in recent times, you know. Fujin hasn't been. See, the thing is, most Mortal Kombat fans probably weren't even old enough to play Mortal Kombat Armageddon. They weren't even alive when Armageddon came out, you know, so pity about them. And hello, what's happening now? And whoop, there we go. all right into the fucking thing. And hello to my second viewer. Welcome to Green-HillGaming, where I am live streaming Mortal Kombat 11, hyping myself up for the release of Aftermath, releasing in just one day. Technically, anyway, at least one day. Because it is here in Ireland. May. And Aftermath releases 26th of May.
Fate. Final round, fight.
That was supposed to be, sorry. There we go. That's the brutality.
Your time has passed. Raiden wins.
I think it's time to search for a new opponent to keep things fair enough. You know, I'm going to give other people an opportunity to try to beat Green-HillGaming. I'm in high demand, like. So I wonder what Raiden will do in the Aftermath story.
Online.
I wonder how long it'll take for him to fuck things up.
Versus.
Then again, though, it is the it's basically past Raiden. You know, it's actually interesting. There's actually 3 different Raidens that's in circulation in the Mortal Kombat like timelines. It's kind of confusing, really. You basically have Raiden from Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Up until that point, time hadn't been, you know, rewinded or anything. Jesus Christ, nobody is enjoying my storytelling. My God, I'm disappointed. Everyone is declining every time I open my fucking mouth. But sure, look, whatever. This is my fucking time. What am I talking about? So you have Mortal Kombat Armageddon Raiden. Up until that point, time hadn't been rewind or anything else like that. So just as he's about to die, he sends visions to his like past self. So that Raiden goes along and changes everything. Veronica shows up. He disappears, and basically past Raiden from Mortal Kombat like 1-2 time shows up, and that's basically the Raiden that's going to be in Aftermath. So he mightn't fuck up, you never know. Who's next? Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung.
Still hate how Raiden pronounces Shang Tsung. Jesus.
Sonya Blade.
Shang Tsung, the Keeper of Souls.
Stand down.
Tarkatan War Camp.
I've been doing my best to keep away from Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath spoilers, but I kind of accidentally came across one today, but I wouldn't call it a spoiler so much, but for me, I'm so much perfectionist, anything is a spoiler. I just found there's 5 chapters in it. I would have preferred not to have known how many chapters are in it, but
Fight.
you do. But they're supposed to be really extended as well. Like the original Mortal Kombat story has 12 chapters, but apparently they're really long chapters. So 5 long chapters. I don't know how long, but why does everyone use they use their fatal drones way too early. They have no confidence in their ability, like, to get through the end of the fight. Like, I would have saved it, but that's just me.
Round 2, fight.
What's the fatality again? I've become so obsessed with brutalities lately, I actually got to use some fatalities. And what if it... Yeah, you was there, man, thank you. Got to use some fatalities. I don't know, I always expect my opponent to be like pure, like, you know,
online
angry at the lost. But a lot of my opponents so far have been very kind of like, they've all been like GG, like, you know, good game, all that. Like, although there was one opponent I was playing the other day, and like I wasn't showing off or anything. I was kicking their ass, like, and they were like they were basically trash talking me as I was kicking their ass. Like, and I was there to him. I was like, that's not how trash talking works. You trash talk somebody when you're winning, not when you're losing. It's hilarious. Like, never came across that in my life. Thought it was the funniest thing ever. Oh, Baraka. I forgot about Baraka.
Baraka.
So I'm basically going to be like circulating around those characters. Those are going to be the main characters of this live stream of Mortal Kombat 11 as I hype myself up for Aftermath. So it's literally the biggest update to any Mortal Kombat game. The fans are like, quote unquote fans. They're like, it's too costly. I'm not paying that. But the same motherfuckers now would fucking spend a fortune on some shit like Minecraft, fucking cosmetics. Or like a map pack in Call of Duty or something, I don't know. I'm sorry, like, but I'll choose a brand new story mode and 3 characters over fucking any super little map or fucking cosmetics skin any day of the week.
Round 2, fight.
Bracket has a couple of brutalities actually. Until I think which one to use in my head. That's how confident I am. Like I have this match won already in my mind. Like. Yeah, why not?
Mercy.
I'll see.
Don't be such a sook.
Don't be such a
Final
what?
round. Fight! Him.
Okay. Fatality then.
Fatality. Baraka wins.
Sound effects in this game. What the hell? So I just... Okay. Next opponent, please.
Online. Casual versus.
Oh, Terminator. That's who I haven't played as yet. In this live stream, of course. Because I've been playing as a lot of characters over the last week or so. Because, you know, some people may think that, oh, he's only good as Shao Kahn. Even though I've stated that myself, to be honest with you. He's definitely my main. He's definitely my go-to fighter in Mortal Kombat 11. But I don't want people thinking that, you know, I can't play the game outside of Shao Kahn. So I thought I'd give Shao Kahn an indefinite break. So I've been playing as a lot of other fighters, yeah, in this last week or so. Quite a few, like. I mean, obviously I'm not going to play as every single character in the game, like, you're not that crazy, like, you know. But I played as a good few, you know. You've seen Liu Kang, you've seen Baraka, you've seen Raiden, you've seen Spawn, you've seen Shang Tsung, and you're now going to see Terminator.
The Terminator.
The Cyber Champ Terminator. I was going to do Night Wolf,
Kotal's Coliseum.
but I decided not to. Now, to be honest with you, Terminator, I have to actually edit his moveset, because when he turns into the endoskeleton thing, it's just
Round one.
such a letdown, to be honest. I've actually forgotten his moveset, to be honest. that is using your moves effectively. A thumbs up from Terminator.
Get over here.
That mightn't be a combo head, but I know how to win.
Round 2, fight.
Forgetting he's good as well. Oh, I think I know what it is. Oh, I don't know what it is. I have to check to see what it is. Oh god, I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm just gonna presume that it's one of them. I forget which one it is. Soon find out anyway, okay. Ah, it's not that. What was it? So, as a matter of interest. Oh, it's a back throw. He's getting a rematch anyway, because I want to put off that brutality.
The Terminator wins.
Terminated emoji cool smile.
Terminated chat just for you. Welcome to Green-HillGaming, Mr. Middleton, where I am live streaming Mortal Kombat 11 to hype myself up for Aftermath, which releases in here. In Ireland, it releases tomorrow, basically, because in Ireland right now it's actually the 25th of May, and as you know, Aftermath released on the 26th of May. So to hype myself up, I'm just messing around with some. Why did I go with new fighter for? I wanted to stick with Terminator. Oh, he's picking Terminator now. So he wants Terminator versus Terminator. Okay, fair enough. That can be arranged.
Special Forces Desert
So great to have you in the live stream chat. And yeah, man, he was terminated. But it's not how I wanted the fight to end, to be honest with you. I think Mortal Kombat 11 is the only online game that I feel 100% confident in.
Oh boy.
I feel like I'm
emoji
playing.
grinning face.
Chad can't take the amount of Terminators on the screen right now. Just calm down, Chad. I know you like your Terminator a bit too much now, like, but I'm too excited now, Chad. The PG show.
Surrender.
I'm not gonna.
Did you get rid of endoskeleton?
I forgot to, unfortunately. But it's fine though, because I won't get beaten that badly, so it's fine.
Insufficient.
I'm so confident, aren't I? Oh god. Oh, I keep forgetting here, but I think. Well, aren't you a clever Terminator?
Shotgun battle emoji grinning face.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, I know. Another shotgun. I need a new controller. It's not responding. That's not an excuse, trust me.
Get away from me. Oh, here we go. The shittiest fucking move in the whole fucking game. Jesus fucking Christ. Put you off watching Terminator, to be honest with
The Terminator wins.
Rematch. I just have to be careful not to go too close to him. I'm gonna have to keep my social distance with Terminator.
Did you watch RoboCop?
I didn't watch RoboCop, but I did watch Spawn today for the first time in years. Just stay away. Yeah, I saw Spawn. I plan to watch RoboCop tomorrow. Yeah, this is basically Battle of Scotland.
Round 2, fight!
Let's change it up. Just when you think you know what.
How did Spawn hold up?
Change. Very good. Very good, to be honest with you. Like, considering I hadn't seen that movie in, I'd say, almost 20 years. It held up very well. Alright, fuck off. This is boring, you know. I like the little shitty fatality.
Fatality. The Terminator wins.
So technically I win, because I am the Terminator. I just won in a different timeline. Next opponent.
Online.
And do you know what's funny? Because I didn't even know who he was when I originally watched the movie. I didn't know who anyone was when I watched the original movie. I just didn't know anything about actors. I just watched the movie and that was it. But I never realised that it's Michael Sheen, isn't it? You know, Charlie Sheen's father. He's actually he plays the CIA guy in it. Which I was like, damn, and like I obviously didn't notice it originally. I want to know who plays the what do you call it, the clown, like. That's what I want to know. And I think if they ever do make a new Spawn movie, I think I'll play the part of that clown very well, to be honest with you. Because he's just small and fat, annoying and ugly. And that's basically Paul Heyman in a nutshell. So, yeah. Who's next? Spawn. That's all my talk, Spawn. Well, I've played all the characters
so far, but I'm going back. Not all the characters in the game, sorry, all the characters that I've been playing as in the last week. A lot more characters than Shao Kahn though, isn't that right? So I hope people, you know, go away now from my recent Mortal Kombat 11 live streams and say, Jesus, Johnny can play Mortal Kombat 11 outside of Shao Kahn. I think I've demonstrated that quite well. Don't skip the intro here, I want to hear Spawn speak.
I believe in your good intentions.
Then stand the hell aside.
The Nether Realm isn't yours to take.
Round 1.
It is.
Fight!
I love using that move so much.
Round 2. Fight!
I've got a few fair titles, but I forget half of them. No, one of them. Why does this always happen? Always. Wait, every time I want to use a fucking brutality.
Final round. Fight!
And how do you do to my fourth viewer? Welcome to Green-HillGaming, where I'm live streaming Mortal Kombat 11. Hyping myself up for the release of Mortal Kombat 11 after that.
Did you hear about the Metroid Prime Trilogy listing?
2 seconds. Oh, wrong one. Will I risk it? Will I risk it for a biscuit? I will. Fuck it. I like biscuits. Okay. Oh, well, more to risk. Did I hear about the... Yeah, I heard about it last month. I heard about it the month before that. I heard about it the year before that. And I'm pretty sure I heard it the year before that year too. So the answer to that question is, Chad, yes, I have. I want to get that brutality so bad, like. Just for the record, I had that match won. Everyone saw that. Wanted to show off for that brutality, so I'm going to go for a rematch, as my opponent had the cojones to give me a rematch. They do. Good. Yeah, I actually didn't see the latest listing, Chad, but that game has been listed so many times over so many months. Honestly,
Round 1.
I wouldn't look too much into it, Chad, to be honest. Unless there's a listing on the eShop. But other than that, I wouldn't look too much into it. Oh, he only has 2 brutalities, so I'm aware of.
Fight!
Oh, you bastard.
Final round. Fight.
Anybody selling a PS4 controller? Okay, it's too soon anyway for a fatal draw, so you can use all the blood, but it's not going to be much use to you. Oh, clever cunt, didn't he? What the fuck? All great fatality, yeah, those are the punch of death. Ooh.
Liu Kang wins.
It's the Dragon Fist. Fist of Fury, is it? Stupid idiot. Alright, I'm going to face a new opponent. I don't have the patience with him. But what did you hear about the Metroid Prime trilogy listing, Chad? And this is just like, is it a listing as in like it appeared on Shiny Gaming Retail 101.org? Do you know what I mean? I've heard that so many times, like, Jesus man, it's so much fucking. I hate. I hate anything that isn't official. Do you know what I mean? It annoys me, like, because there's a process. Do you know, there's a process, and it's a very annoying process because it's like, you know, Shady Dan 101 on Reddit posts Metroid Prime trilogy is coming to Switch, and then every single sheep who believes in every word that motherfucker says on Reddit starts believing it because they're sheep, and they spread it across the internet.
Same Sweden retailers that rated the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
As I was saying, they spread it across the internet. Everyone starts believing it. They see it as factual. They see it as something that's going to definitely happen, and a lot of the times it doesn't happen. So how do these people respond? Do they go after the motherfucker on Reddit? No, they don't. Do they get annoyed at themselves for believing the bullshit? No, they don't. What do? They'll go after the developers and start saying, hey, where is Metroid Prime Trilogy? Well, guess what? The Nintendo never came out and said that there was going to be a Metroid Prime Trilogy. And that is the process, and it bugs the shit out of me, and that is why I hate anything that isn't official.
Round 1.
If Nintendo had said, we are releasing a Metroid Prime Trilogy, stay tuned, and then they said, you know what, we're actually not.
We play tomorrow. 3, I've added you to friend list for another matches.
Ah, cool. Cheers, man. Thank you. Fan of the Torah 98. Game session is no longer available. Okay. So So same Sweden retailers that rated the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Did they?
Online.
Pretty sure that Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition got announced in a Nintendo Direct, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, I'm not mistaken, actually. So, you mean like rated? You mean like listed the release date or something? Because I'm pretty sure that game didn't get leaked. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it didn't. And fan of Natura, welcome to Green-HillGaming. We play it tomorrow. It hasn't even happened yet. What are you, Chronica? Joking. I've added you to the friend list for another. Thank you. Yeah, man. I look forward to it. But no, I hate shit like that. You know, fucking things. Oh, this has been listed. Do you know what's also been listed? Mortal Kombat. Actually, no, it wasn't listed. Actually, it was actually rated. Mortal Kombat Collection HD thingamajig. Who am I gonna go as?
Not good in English, sorry.
Liu Kang.
Oh, you're okay. You're fine.
Shang Tsung. The Hourglass.
It's funny, actually. Metroid. I'd probably consider myself more of a fan of the original Metroid games than the Prime series. To be honest with you,
Fight.
I would say, yeah.
You saw that people are getting baptized with a water gun? Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
What in the name of... I haven't seen that, but that's hilarious. I have not seen that. That is absolute... Why? Because of the fact that like christenings are cancelled now and stuff because of COVID-19. That's hilarious. That's definitely thinking outside the box for sure.
Yes.
Oh, that's so funny.
You woke the dragon.
Forgetting his major moves.
Round 2. Fight.
It's actually a very hard brutality to pull off there, but I will attempt to do it. I will do it for the live stream. Oh shit. Well, that gives me enough time to check my thing. Ah, it's not here. Ah, fuck, it's not there. Right, I think I know how to do it, sir. I don't know. I think I don't. Oh, shit, do I? I don't know if I do or not. Wait, did I win them all round already? I did. Okay, so that means I have to... Okay, I think I have to do a Mercy. And I have to do a back attack. And God, you knows where I have to press, but I'm gonna find out anyway. So stand still, you shit. Shang Tsung, you're a prick.
Others make rules. I change them.
Final round.
Shut up, Shang Tsung. Nobody gives a fuck about you.
You fool.
I know, yeah, you fool. My obsession with brutalities has to come to an end, like seriously. Well, I can't give him second mercy, can I? There's just tons of the mercy, I don't know.
Elbow cock.
Ah, fuck it. I can't do a second mercy, can I? Ah, fuck you, spoiled my fucking thing. Ah, just uppercut from hell. I'm actually obsessed with brutalities in this game lately. I just can't get enough of those brutalities. Yeah, okay. Who else? Who's next? I'm gonna go back to Raiden. Thunder Champion Raiden.
Online. Casual versus.
So I'm hoping that Aftermath launches 5 minutes after midnight Irish time. Because I wonder, like, is it just? I wonder how it's going to work. Like, you know, will it just release across all territories, providing that it's midnight there? So if it's midnight in Ireland, I'm wondering, will it release in Ireland at midnight, or will it be like released at a set time? Like will it be Ed Boon just pressing a button, 12 o'clock his time? Okay, now it's released, you know, or will it just be kind of like linked to each store? I presume that's how it works. I mean, that's how it works with every other game release. So, like, basically, like, if this was a game, if it was called Mortal Kombat Aftermath, and there was no COVID-19, and there was a midnight launch for the game, then I would go to my store at 12 o'clock and pick up the game. So, I presume it's going to be the same for the Aftermath. I hope so, anyway. If that is the case, then basically 12 o'clock tomorrow, boom, Aftermath. So what I'm planning is to play it on Switch first, have an all-nighter, and then the following day, live stream.
Your machine ancestors do not exist in this realm.
Then I have come to the incorrect past.
You will bring no death or destruction here. Round
Raiden,
one.
you're not in a position to judge somebody from getting things wrong when it comes to time traveling, okay? You are in no position at all. Just stop your judgmental bullshit now, Raiden, okay? I was planning on doing that. Actually, was not expecting to connect with that. But I'll take it.
Fate. Round two, fight.
Teleportability, who wore better? Raiden or Terminator?
Terminator, emoji cool smile.
That was a spookily quick response to my question. Really. I'm scared. Did you just randomly type Terminator, or was that actually a response to my question? Because if that was a response to my question, I'm scared. I still got him. Ah, fuck. My winning streak is over.
The Terminator wins.
Judgment Day, emoji cool smile.
Yeah, Judgment Day.
Online. Casual versus.
We'll go back to Barack Obama. I was actually reading a Q&A with Ed Boon. Might have been the Q&A actually that Jeff Keighley did last night. And he spoke about like why the likes of Melina are not in Mortal Kombat 11. And he basically word for word said what I said on this channel like the last couple of days. It just makes perfect sense. Like there's a lot of Mortal Kombat characters in the Mortal Kombat series. Okay, like I know Armageddon included all the Mortal Kombat characters up until that point, but obviously doing that now on current hardware would be a problem because, do you know what I mean? Obviously games look a hell of a lot more detailed than what they do now, so that would be pretty much impossible to do now. So you can't include every single character. So what you're going to have is you're going to have characters that haven't been in the series.
F to Melina fans.
Fuck the Melina. Do you know what the F is for? Do you know what the F is for? It's not fail for the Melina fans. It's a big fuck you to the Melina fans. Because they're just a bunch of self-entitled bastards, is what they are. So that's what I say to the Melina fans. Fuck you. Their opponent, if you're a Melina fan, fuck you. Because like Melina has appeared in recent Mortal Kombat games. Fujin hasn't. Now if these fucking Zoomer Mortal Kombat fans who weren't alive when Fujin was released, then fuck them. Let the big boys play. Because like Fujin hasn't been in a Mortal Kombat game since Mortal Kombat Armageddon. That's a hell of a long time. I think people want to see Fujin more than they do of Melina. Or at least real Mortal Kombat fans want to see Fujin more than Melina. And it's, I mean Shiva as well. Like Shiva makes sense. Like Shiva, I think Shiva was in Mortal Kombat 9. I believe that was the last game that she was in, I think.
Round one, fight.
So it makes sense, like, and what Ed Boon said is so true, and I agree with Ed Boon. I stand by Ed Boon.
Fujin moves looks awesome with the sword.
As you know, I've been avoiding, to the best of my ability, I've been avoiding any information about acting because I want to go into it completely fresh. But I accidentally spoiled a few things. Well, not a few things. I know there's 5 chapters in the story now, so that's about the only kind of spoiler that I've kind of come across, really. But they're long chapters. They're meant to be a lot longer than the chapters in the main story, so it's not too bad. Like, I don't think that's going to be enough to kill me. Yeah, possibly. Oh, okay. Going for that kick. I'd still be alive.
Round 2, fight.
Now, does she make fun of it like Captain Mario? Or was I imagining it?
Finish him.
Why not do a fatality like? I don't understand the point, it's just like, see, that's a Melina fan right there. They don't even know what a fatality is. But they're bitching for a fucking Melina to come back. Oh man, I'm on fire tonight. I'm on a fucking heel mode, man. Just dropping promos left, right and centre. Calling anyone out, man. I fucking trash talk anyone right now. To give you how what it takes to trash talk Johnny. Getting the live stream. The player to be burnt. Yeah, I just think they're a bunch of whining bastards, to be honest with you. Give us Melina. Like, why particularly Melina? Like, what's the big obsession with Melina is, like, you know? The thing what you have to understand there with Mortal Kombat is, like, there's going to be series staples. Like, there's going to be characters that have to be in the game. They just have to be. There's certain characters that you can't basically not include. And there are obviously like Scorpion, Sub-Zero. Like you can't really have a Mortal Kombat game without Scorpion and Sub-Zero. So they have to be included. And then kind of behind them you have your Johnny Cage. You basically have the original
Shang Tsung
roster of Mortal Kombat, right? And then anything else after that is kind of basically up to Ed Boon and Ed Studios in terms of, okay, which characters make sense in terms of the story that we're going with, you know, which characters haven't returned for a long time, stuff like that. That's how it's made. It's not, Ed Boon doesn't look at comment sections and say, oh, I see a lot of whining fuckers who are asking for Melina, we better include Melina. No, that's not how it works. Actually, anytime I look at developer interviews, right, on a topic like that, honestly, it's word for word how I feel about the situation. I swear to God, like, I'm just so in tune with like how developers think. What about you? I'm not even focusing right now, to be honest. Okay, let's just focus.
Shinnok's fate. Round 2, fight.
Yeah, anybody selling a PS4 controller, really? I'm not jumping like.
Final round, fight!
Boy. I didn't even know you could do that.
Your soul is mine.
Shang Tsung
Oh
wins.
man, I just instinctively did that. So the fatalities, the brutalities are kind of similar. So like to some other ones. Like some of them are like you do a throw and you press triangle and square over and over again. Oh man, I'm gonna do it to somebody else.
Nice.
Yeah, wasn't it though? Wasn't it just? Oh, I love that, man. It's such a classic. Your soul is mine. I used to say that when I was young.
Online.
Yeah, just going to random people.
Versus.
Your soul is mine. Honestly, I used to pretend I was Shang Tsung and everything, Scorpion and stuff. I'm not joking. Deadly serious. Motherfuckers nowadays running around with their Spider-Man pajamas. I'm Spider-Man. Do you know what I was when I was 5 years old? Shang Tsung, Outworld Sorcerer, taking your fucking
That's
soul.
what's going to happen in
Boom.
Aftermath. Emoji smirk.
Possibly. Well, like, I mean, it's Shang Tsung, so like, do you know, like, doesn't matter how they spin it, like, it doesn't matter how they spin it, like, you know, Shang Tsung saves your life. Oh, you know, he's good now. Shang Tsung is in it for himself, like 100%. So there's going to be, you know, there's going to be a deception somewhere in the aftermath story. Who haven't I played now for a while in the stream? I'm gonna go back to Spawn again.
Spawn.
Chaotic Lawful.
Chaotic Lawful. I've got my eye on Fujin though, because he hasn't been seen for a while. So, what are his intentions? Well, like he hasn't been seen, like
round one. Fight.
In the Mortal Kombat games. What I mean is like playable, but like he did play a part in Mortal Kombat X. So, I'm a bit suspicious of Fujin. I couldn't possibly tell you why, like, but, you know.
Round two, fight!
I was supposed to pick Shang Tsung, wasn't I? I just realised that there now. Boom.
Final round, fight!
I had some water stuck in my earlier, but it's fine now.
Oh God, there's nothing worse. I'm glad for that, man. There's nothing worse. You almost feel like you're deaf for a moment. It's so annoying. It's often happened to me a few times. You'd be like, do you ever see Vince McMahon? When he's like basically anxious, like Undertaker's in the ring saying, I'm gonna tombstone you. And Vince McMahon is on the apron and he's like fucking pulling the airlock off himself. But that's what you'd be doing like when you have water in your air. Like what you'd be like fucking trying to break your own neck, emptying out your air basically, like it's a cup or something. But yeah, that's often happening. It's an annoying occurrence. I find it's best just to leave her alone, really. But it's back to normal, so that's good at least. And if I those things just go away after a while. I never forget the time where something stuck in my eye. I was walking through the city and there was like, it literally was like fucking Baraka just like stuck his blade into my eye. And it was like, it was just that irritating feeling of something in your eye. And it was there enough for the whole day. And I remember I was in town with a friend and we went to see, it was one of the Harry Potter movies. And through the whole movie, like, my eye was irritating me. And I remember going to the hospital that night and everything. I was like, there's something clearly in my eye, like, can you not see it? Like, and they're like, no, we can't. And they're like, look, sit down there and you'll see, what do they call them again? Like a specialist or something like that. I just got sick of it. I was like, fucking, I'm going home. So I went home, went to sleep, woke up before the morning. It was grand. Honestly. So, yeah, it's best just to leave those things alone.
Round 1. Fight!
Oh shit, I'm gonna go for that fatal blow again. That fatal blow was still so. There's actually very few opponents that will just have a chance to keep their fatal blow. And they know they can actually, like, win this. This guy. Idiot. You're still an idiot. Yeah, it's true that you are an idiot.
Round 2. Fight!
Oh my god, I love it.
Fireball battle.
I know, yeah. Boom. Took him up with his own move.
Final round. Fight!
The thing with brutality is you have to be careful that you don't do that too much damage. What did he say? Kelly. Is that what he said? I'm pretty sure that's what he said. You can't just accept your fate, but okay, you're dead. You're dead. Oh man, I love it. I could literally just do a live stream of just doing that brutality over and over. And you could listen to him laugh too.
Good job, emoji cool smile.
Ah, thank you. I'm going to do it again with somebody else. It's just the best brutality in the game. It's just the most iconic Do you know, I don't know, I should know this because like I grew up playing it, but there was a fatality. Shang Tsung had a fatality in Mortal Kombat 2 where he could take your soul, didn't he? But he didn't say your soul is mine though. That's from the movie though, isn't it? Just to be sure about that. That came from the movie, didn't it? I just remember like saying that like so many times when I was a kid. Just this thing about like your soul is mine.
Yep, movie.
Scorpion.
Yeah, the quote was from the movie. But did he have a fatality in Mortal Kombat 2? Like the game where he took your soul?
Shang Tsung.
Or did I just like because of me watching the movie, did I just presume that was in the game? I don't know. There's not anything gone.
Shang Tsung's island rules.
Chad, is that a Steam icon? You might know this now. Am I playing a Steam player right now at the moment? Or is it it's not an Xbox logo anyway.
Round 1. Fight.
Maybe it's a Stadia player.
PC.
PC, I'm playing a PC game now. No pressure. I'm playing the Master Race. Hey fucker, did you have to sell your house to buy a graphics card? Huh? You sell your firstborn to get a sound card. I'm thinking it could be PC because he's got that. I don't know. That looks like a Steam.
Round 2.
Or is he just not showing which console he's playing? I don't know. It's not hot in the morning. Oh shit. Oh, God almighty. That's painful. What a shit fatality though. What was it? Switching music? What age? Shawn Michaels? Come out of retirement? Come back as a Scorpion character or some shit? Give me a fucking main match, you stupid cunt. Can't even do a fatality. I mean, if you're going to win, at least do a fatality. Oof for him.
Round 1. Fight. 2, fight!
Ori Ked.
Whose head? Frosty! Did you change it? Oh yeah, I forgot you changed it.
Welcome,
Evan,
Evan.
the crack. Welcome Evan to Green-HillGaming. Late night edition of Green-HillGaming. I am concentrating so much here, it's unbelievable.
How is it going, man?
Not too good. Because I'm getting my ass kicked in Mortal Kombat. Other than that, I'm good. How are you? Oh, the comment was alright, kid. The computer voice made it sound like something about someone's head. I was like, my computer voice just doesn't know how to speak half the time, to be honest.
Good, nice one.
Thank you, thank you. I can do much better than that though, and I will show you.
Online. Casual.
Evan,
versus-
you're a Melina fan? Emoji thinking face. Yes.
Dear God. Chad doesn't like Melina fans. I'm gonna have to go with Shang Tsung again because his brutality is just the best brutality.
Sindel.
I like Melina as well. I just don't see the big demand for Melina like in Mortal Kombat 11. Everyone is like, bring back Melina, bring back Melina. It's like I'm much happier with the return of Fujin and Shiva because they haven't been seen in a Mortal Kombat game in a hell of a long time. So, you know, they make more sense. Oh God, we've got
Screw
this
your
sweet-
chat and your shit Witcher 3. Emoji happy tears. 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 Emoji happy
That's a lot
tears.
of emoji happy tears, holy shit. Boom, Chad.
Sauce for the spam.
That's fine.
Be right back.
Bula bula. Imagine sitting behind fucking Sin Dillon playing. God. You could be gone by the time you come back though, that's the thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sindel, you're a bitch. Boom. You know what I'm going to predict as well in Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath story?
I'm heartbroken what you said about The Witcher 3. Emoji crying face.
Oh god. Evan, you have to upset him chat now. That's not fair. But I'm predicting that Shang Tsung is gonna disguise himself as one of the main characters. It's going to be like a massive like twist.
I'll go back to playing Kirby in Fortnite. Emoji smack.
Ha ha ha. Fucking hilarious. Boom.
Brutality.
Your soul is mine.
Shang Tsung wins.
I love just the continuous laughing. Like, I wish you could just prevent my opponent from returning to the main menu or doing anything right now. Just listening to them there laughing. But I'm going anyway. Oh god. Wait, I can actually. Is there a timer that I can? Wait. Although it does automatically. I'm gonna go. Right. Well, that is the end of my late night live stream of Mortal Kombat 11. I would say that the next time that I return to 11, at least on PS4 anyway, will be my Aftermath live stream. And that's going to be a live stream to look forward to. That is not a live stream to be missed. So put that in your calendars. That will be, God, I know. I never like to kind of set things in stone. Well, I'm not going to give the exact date because you never know what could go wrong.
Elbow cough.
It might release on time, so I'm not going to like set a specific day or time. But what I will say is, the next time that you see Green-HillGaming going live with Mortal Kombat 11, it will be that Aftermath live stream where I will be showcasing the brand
Saya
new
Johnny Boy
story.
Bioshock next stream.
Man, Bioshock knows almost turning into Witcher 3. Except I have Bioshock because it was free in PS Plus a couple of months back. Possibly. That's all I would say. Now I only got it because it was free, to be fair. I only got it because it was free. There's no way that I'm prioritizing Bioshock over a game like Mortal Kombat. Not a hope. Not a hope in hell. Not a hope in the netherrealm. But yeah, in my next live stream I will be showcasing Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. And I will be showing the brand new story, picking up right after the events of the original
Is
story.
it really free, Johnny? Emoji smirk.
I don't know, is it? I think it is. I hope it. Oh yeah, I've seen those comments. People are complaining about PS Plus. People Jesus H fucking Christ. Do you really, like, you know when I was growing up playing PlayStation, right? Do you know what I got for free? A demo disc. And I was fucking happy with it too. You know, I bought a magazine and I got a free demo. I was like, God, this is great. I can play 2 minutes of a game. Great. I'd be lucky if I got a demo like Metal Gear Solid 2 on PS2, like, you know, give you a good chunk of the game. Be lucky if you got that, right? Look, every company now charges to play their games online. Okay, it's just the way it is. The more advanced systems get, the more advanced technology gets, costs money to keep those servers going. Okay, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, you've got to pay all those companies to play your games online, right? But you are literally getting
Demo discs and cards. Emoji grinning face.
But you're literally getting demo discs and cards. I know. But listen, right, to anyone who criticizes PlayStation Plus, right, I would say to them, you are getting a complete fucking game, right, at no extra cost to your subscription. You're paying a subscription, right? You're paying a monthly, yearly subscription, whatever plan you choose. Okay, that money, right, goes to the companies to support the servers, right, and to all of the other features you get, like cloud saving and all that kind of stuff, right? The game that you're getting from PlayStation Plus, right, is an added bonus. No matter what way you look at it, it's an added bonus. And it's completely free. I mean, it makes me laugh seeing people complaining about things that are free, like, you know. And it's even hilarious when I hear people complaining about the Nintendo Switch Online service, because you're literally paying like €20 a year, and you're getting online, you're getting the cloud saves, and you're getting a fucking massive library of NES and SNES games, which you can play online with friends, and you can like change the filters and all that kind of stuff as well. So like, just yeah, like, it is free, Chad. That's your question. BioShock is free because I didn't pay a cent for it. I paid money for PlayStation Plus, but I didn't pay for BioShock. So I think it's a great service, to be honest with you. I really do. I have no complaints. There might be a few times where maybe games that I wouldn't be interested in, but it's free. I still add it to my library. It's there if I want to play it. So that's how I look at it. But until next time, this has been GreenHillGaming. I have been playing Mortal Kombat 11. Stay tuned for my Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath live stream. I'm not going to say any day because I just don't know the exact day that I'll be playing it, but it'll be soon. It'll be soon after release. Like, I want to say Wednesday, or maybe even Tuesday, but we just never know. Like, I mean, if I make a definitive time, you know what I mean, and then it doesn't go according to plan, you know, everyone's going to be disappointed. They're going to be like, where's the live stream? Where's the live stream? Where's the live stream? So that's why. But put it in your calendars, write it down. Next live stream, Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time on Green Hill Gaming.